Hello, my name is Michael Ann Morgan, and this is my health assessment video. Well, hello, Amy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. What are you here for today?
I'm here for just a physical assessment for work.
Okay, that time of year, huh?
Yes.
All right. So, do you have any current things going on? Are you?
No current issues.
What do you do for a living? Where do you work?
Oh, I am a nurse at Baptist.
Okay, awesome. Well, that's great. Do you you take any medications currently? Or you?
Couple of medications. I'm on birth control. I think it's called Loestrin FE.
Okay.
So it has the iron in it, and then I also take melatonin at night.
Okay. Just help you sleep a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. So, what about any past medical history? Is there any?
Not really.
Broken any bones or?
I did break my my left pinky toe when I was younger.
Okay.
I've had my wisdom teeth removed when I was, I think, 14.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't really.
Oh
well, I guess I've had some heart issues.
Oh,
Just
really?
some palpitations.
Okay.
And
When was that?
I guess maybe when I was around 14 or 15
Okay.
as well.
Okay.
But I wore like a Holter monitor for a little while, but I never had any palpitations whenever I was wearing the monitor, and so therefore there was never any kind of diagnosis made.
Okay. Have you ever had any of that going on since, or?
Occasionally, yeah. Occasionally, it goes away on its own.
It comes and goes. Interesting, huh? So do you wear any glasses or anything? How's your vision?
I do. I wear contacts, and then I wear glasses at night. I take my contacts out every night and wear glasses.
Good. That's very good. You should do that. You should. What about childhood illnesses? Did you have chicken pox or any of the normal?
Nope, never had chicken pox. Never had really any of the childhood illnesses.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So you had the broken pinky toe. Were you hospitalized for that? Did you just go to the emergency room?
No, I actually didn't do anything for it. I put it back in place and went on with everything. I taped it up and went on with life.
There you go. What about immunizations? Do you, well, it sounds like you probably got all your childhood immunizations. Do you get any immunizations for work that I know they require a lot of them?
Yeah, I did get my flu shot just this past flu season, and so I've been getting my flu shot for maybe 4 or 5 years now, every year.
Okay, good.
But other than that, I'm up to date on all of my immunizations.
Okay, and then you also said earlier you had your wisdom teeth pulled, so is that really the only operation that?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, all right. So just really no hospitalizations. You're young and healthy, right?
Yes.
Very good. What about any psychiatric issues going on? Any?
I had a history of anxiety and depression. I was prescribed Ativan for it.
Okay.
But I never actually took it. I never actually needed to take it. I kind of
figured out how to control it.
Yeah, just meditation and stuff like that.
That's great. Yeah, very good. So nutritionally, you look like you're a nice healthy weight. How's that? I mean, what do you eat? What's your normal diet?
Okay. Well, I try to eat healthy. I eat a lot of baked chicken or fish with brown rice. I like to eat fruit. I don't really like vegetables. That's one thing I probably need to work on, is I don't really eat a whole lot of vegetables.
Yeah.
But so other than that, I mean, it's pretty healthy. I rarely eat fast food. Maybe once every couple weeks, and if I get something from there, it's usually the healthier option.
Good. That's very good. Do you drink sodas or?
No, I don't drink any soda at all. It's mostly just water and
very
juices.
Good. And so your weight just sounds like you just keep a stable weight, probably.
for the most part, between like 120, 125.
Very good. That's excellent. What about exercise? Do you keep yourself, I mean, are you active? I'm sure being a nurse, you're pretty active at work, but
Right. Well, at work, I usually walk at least 5 to 6 miles a day, and so that's at least 3 times a week.
yeah.
And then the days that I'm off, I maybe 1 or 2 of the days that I'm off, I will walk around outside for maybe an hour or so.
That's excellent. Very good. All right. So, what about? I know a lot of times that when you work for a hospital, they'll have you do, health screenings and whatnot. Have you had any of those done?
Yeah, I get those done yearly.
Okay.
And so with the last one being like I think May of last year,
Okay.
got all of my labs done, my lipids, all of the blood work pretty much, and everything was normal.
Okay.
As far as like pelvic exams goes, I think it's been a couple of years. My doctor said that once you're at a certain age that you could do it every 5 years.
Oh,
and
good.
so it's been, I think this year would be the 5th year.
Okay, so it's almost time
It's
to
due,
go.
Yeah, it's due this year to do that.
Gotcha. Okay. And what about do you go to the dentist regularly?
Oh yeah, I do the dentist every 6 months.
Great.
6-month cleaning schedule. I've never had a cavity.
That is
No
excellent.
crowns. No, nothing like that.
Very, very good.
Brush my teeth twice a day. Floss. I tried floss every day.
Yeah.
But it doesn't always happen.
Right. What about eye exams? Since you have the glasses,
Okay.
do you do that regularly too?
Yeah, I do that once a year, with the last one being January of this year.
Okay, wonderful. It sounds like you do really good. So tell me about your hobbies. What kinds of things do you do outside of work? And
I like to read. I like to travel as well. Spend time with family and friends. Other than that, I don't really have a whole lot of hobbies.
All right. What about, do you have any drug allergies or any food allergies?
No allergies.
None at all. Okay. Let's see here. So let's talk a little bit about your family history. So what about, are your parents both still alive?
Yes.
Okay, so your dad, how old is he? Does he have any health history?
My dad, I believe he's 51, 52, something like that. And he, I'm trying to think, he's got heart issues. He's got atrial fib.
Okay.
So he takes medicine for that though since he was like 18, 19 years old.
Interesting.
And so he's been on that and he hasn't had issues. And then depression and anxiety. He takes medication for that, and I think that's about it.
What about your mom? How is she the same age as your dad, or?
Yeah, she's like, I think my dad's 51 and my mom is 52.
Okay.
But my mom doesn't really have a whole lot of issues. She recently went to the doctor and her lipids were a little high. And so she does have hyperlipidemia, but she has since been working really hard to bring that down.
Okay.
And she's Asian, so I think it's just kind of part of that ethnicity that they have high cholesterol and stuff like that. But
all right.
other than that, she didn't have any other
blood pressure or
well, I guess she does have low blood pressure, but that's her normal. Like her, it's always 90s over 60s. And that's just her.
Okay, that's just how she is.
Yeah.
So what about your mom's mom?
My mom's mom. Okay, she is. I'm not sure how old she is. She has to be like 74, I guess.
Okay.
Something around there.
Okay.
But she's had a TIA.
All right.
In the past, hypertension, hyperlipidemia. She, I guess, kind of a weird story. She inadvertently was shot in the head when she was in her 20s, and so she has kind of like almost like a schizophrenia kind of psychosis.
Interesting.
And so she's not schizophrenic, but she's got like psychosis related to that. bullet
Okay.
in her head.
Wow.
Yeah,
So the bullet's still there?
it is.
Wow.
It's too
That's-
risky to take out, and so
So they just
leave
have
it
to
there. Yeah.
have to live with it, right?
hmm
What about your mom's dad?
He died whenever she was really young, so don't know anything. He died, I think, like in the war. So.
Oh, okay. And then your dad's mom, how is she health wise?
Not sure. He doesn't really. They don't really talk, but I think I do remember him saying that she has heart issues as well.
Okay. And then what about your dad's dad?
He has atrial fib. He's got GERD. He's got issues with urinating, so I think like BPH. I think that's it.
Okay. Do you have any siblings?
No siblings.
Okay, so you're the only child, huh? So let's see. Tell me about just socially, about your social history. Tell me a little bit about that. Do you have a boyfriend or?
I do. I have a boyfriend I guess a fiance
Yeah.
of 9 years, and so we've been together for quite a long time.
Yeah.
We're due to get married in October of this year, actually.
Oh, how exciting!
Yeah. And so we just hang out. We don't really. Well, I don't really drink hardly, and I'm not a smoker.
Right.
Anything like that.
Okay. What about any religious background or anything that?
No, not really. I've been to church a few times, but I don't have just a strong religious background or anything.
All right. Well, that's what I need to know. Thanks a lot, Amy.
Thank you.